Never buy a piano without watching this first. I want to tell you about a phone call I get, not one phone call, dozen of them, every single month. It starts the same way. Someone found my number through the website, through a video, through a friend, and they call because something doesn't feel right. They went to a piano store, they were excited, they sat down at an instrument they loved, they asked good questions, and they bought it. And then somewhere between signing the paperwork and the piano arriving in their home, something shifted. Maybe the warranty they were promised turned out to be nearly impossible to use. Maybe their trade-in wasn't appraised at a number that felt generous in the showroom when they felt very different. When they looked at it later, oh my gosh. Maybe they were sitting at their new piano wondering if they paid was a reasonable amount. Was it actually worth it? I've been a pianist and in the piano business for decades. I run Living Pianos, the world's first online piano store. I've been on both sides of this transactions more time than I can count. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what every piano store owner knows that most of them will never tell you. Not to scare you away from buying a piano, but because I believe that the best customer is an informed customer. And because if you know what I'm about to tell you, you will never walk into a piano showroom unprepared again. First, let me be fair to the piano industry. Running a piano store is genuinely difficult. Inventory is expensive. The instruments are large, fragile, and costly to move. Large enough retail space is ungodly expensive in the kind of areas that piano stores typically have to be located in. Technicians are hard to find and also expensive. The market is smaller than it used to be and keeps shrinking. I'm not here to paint piano dealers as villains. Most of them love pianos. Most of them got into this business because of that love. But love of pianos and transparency with customers don't always go hand in hand. So there are 4 specific things that virtually every piano dealer knows that almost none of them will tell you before you sign. Let's go through them one by one. The first one is one that surprises most people. The sticker price on a piano, the number on the tag, the number in the brochure is typically double what the dealer actually paid for it. I want to say that again because it's important. The manufacturer's suggested retail price on most acoustic pianos is approximately twice the dealer's dead cost. That's not a rounding error, that's industry standard. What this means in practice is a piano with a list price of $10,000 likely cost the dealer somewhere around $5,000. Now, before you get angry, the dealer has real costs on top of that. Showroom space is not cheap. Technicians need to prep and voice every instrument. Staffing the store with qualified people is a great challenge. Insurance, marketing, advertising, social media, all of this has to be maintained. The overhead is incredibly high. But here's what this means for you as a buyer. There is sometimes room to negotiate. And here's a pro tip. Dealers often bundle. If they can't drop the price further, ask them for a higher-end bench or an extra tuning or humidity control system. These are high value to you, but lower cost to the dealer. When a salesperson tells you, this is our best price, understand the context. A 10% discount on a 100% markup can still leave room on the table, but negotiate calmly, respectfully, and factually because oftentimes there isn't room on the price. Which brings us to the second thing dealers probably won't tell you. Many pianos on showroom floors are not owned outright by the dealer. They're financed through floor plan financing. The dealer pays interest on that loan every month the piano sits on the floor unsold. What this means is the longer a piano has been in the showroom, the more it has cost the dealer in carrying that interest. And the more motivated they are to move it. Ask how long the piano's been on the floor. Ask directly. A piano that's been sitting for 8 months is a very different negotiating situation than one that arrived last week. And watch the calendar. Dealers often have quotas or interest payments due at the end of the month. Shopping on, let's say, the 28th can sometimes get you a better deal than shopping on the 5th. This third point generates the most phone calls. When you buy a new piano and you will almost certainly receive a warranty, it sounds like protection. It is not always protection. Piano warranties typically cover manufacturing defects. They almost never cover anything that is likely to go wrong with your piano. The environment the piano lives in is the most critical factor. The vast majority of piano problems are caused by humidity or dryness, soundboard cracking, pin block shrinkage, action parts swelling, strings and other metal corrosion. None of that is a manufacturing defect, and none of it will be covered by warranties. Read the warranty before you sign. Ask specifically what would not be covered if this piano developed a problem. Consider investing in a damp chaser piano lifesaver system, or better yet, a whole room or whole house humidity control system. It will do more for the longevity of your piano than any warranty document ever will. Your piano is a living instrument. The warranty protects you from the factory. You have to protect your piano from the world it lives in. The fourth secret happens when you're most excited. You have a piano at home you'd like to trade in. The salesperson gives you a number, let's say $3,000. That $3,000 is rarely what your piano is worth on the open market. It is a negotiating tool. The trade-in value and the deal you're getting are connected in ways that aren't spelled out. Clearly know what your piano is actually worth before you walk in. Research comparable models on the used market. Consider the option to sell your piano privately first, or ask about consignment. It's more work, but you will often come out thousands of dollars ahead. The real advantage to a trade-in is the convenience. If you're willing to put the work into getting your piano into great shape, marketing and selling, you can get more for it. If you're patient, you've just been handed 4 pieces of information that most people walk into piano showrooms without. Try negotiating because the margin exists on some of a piano store's inventory. Ask about inventory age because pressure's on. The financial pressure is real for a piano dealer. Read the warranty because warranty is not really as important as you think. Environment is the real enemy. And know your trade-in value before you start so you can decide what to do with your old piano. So none of this is adversarial. It simply requires you to walk in as an informed buyer. Hey, I'm a piano dealer. I've told you the things dealers generally don't tell you because I believe transparency is in everybody's interest. If you're in the market for a piano, or if you have questions, leave a comment below, or better yet, contact us. Come find us at livingpianos.com. The best piano purchase you'll ever make is the one you make knowing exactly what you're doing. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Robert Estrin at livingpianos.com, your online piano store.